Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell, and we have a fantastic show lined up for you today. Going to have a ton of fun breaking down some Major League Baseball and more. Now, look, our man Chicago Pat in the chat, I think he said it best. All right. Oh, well, Addison, you said it best too. Waving. Hey, how you doing, buddy? All right, Pat. Good morning, you fine bunch of people. Yep, absolutely, man. Look at you. You fine group indeed. So good to see you. Hope your Tuesday is going well so far. All right, let's jump right into it here. Let's take a look. We got a lot of picks to go over of what we did yesterday and last night. So, in the morning show here, Baker Mayfield over 32 net pass attempts, got that one. Phillies Dodgers. What a heck of a game that was last night. And the Phillies clinch the NL East. So we'll talk more about that and how to play that in betting Major League Baseball, because they're not going to be the only team that we're going to be dealing with in regards to clinching and playoffs and all that. Chargers money line, Cardinals money line, got that one. Big Brad in the chat, I saw him. He said Kyle Schwarber home run, leadoff dong. Absolutely, man. I was cracking up, dude, last night because the Phillies Dodgers started about the same time that the Chargers and the Raiders did, and yeah. Schwarber wasted no time. And what about Gino last night? First play of the game was an interception. Oh, man, we got it. Ronald Acuna home run. Got that one, plus 350. Bucks Texans over 42.5. Dude, first half it looked like we were going to score 100 points, and they just stopped. In the second, CJ Stroud, 1+ interception. So there we go. Now, as for last night, Geno Smith, yeah, he threw 3 interceptions. We had that one. Ashton Gianti over 2.5 receptions had that one. Chargers, Cardinals, we talked about that. Over 3.5 field goals. Got that one. Dante Thornton Jr. Over 2.5 receptions. And then over 7.5 punts. We were on our way there too. But 4-2 yesterday or last night. Yeah, 3-2, 5-2, whatever it is. Count home runs. There's today's show. So we just keep going. Tina said, seems like the night games are duds. Yeah. You know, in the Chargers, I mean, think about it. The Chargers played in Brazil and then came home and then went on the road to play the Raiders. All right, so we'll get into the show, but real quick. Last night, and Whale said CJ Stroud tried to throw a pick, but the defenders had stone hands. I know. We should have had that one too, bro. Yeah, so talking about the Chargers and the Raiders game real quick before we jump into baseball and stuff. Yeah, first off, Bucks-Texans game, that was good. But I got to give the Raiders credit. Now, I know that, what was the score? 20-9? Whatever. Wasn't the most exciting game, but, you know, from a points perspective. But I give the Raiders defense credit. I'm telling you, the Chargers are not a joke. At all. They're gonna roll up a lot of people. And yeah, I mean, the Raiders offense didn't look great, obviously, but again, I mean, we talked about last night. That's a top 3 defense, and you could pick 1, 2, or 3 where you want to put them. But yeah, so I mean, some things to clean up for the Raiders. You know, a lot on the offense, but again, you know, it's early in this, man. So shout out to them though. Defense played their tails off, man. And the Chargers 2-0. Big wins. All right, let's jump into the show for today. The Howie Schwab Crew Play of the Day. Where are you going? 2 games, 4 options. Cubs Pirates. Got Paul Skeens today. You going over 7? You going under 7? You going Phillies Dodgers over 7.5? You going Phillies Dodgers under 7.5? Polls in the chat. Vote now. Update as we always do at the end of the show. Now, I've got to give a shout out here. Liddy said, AB, did you sprinkle on a Bryce Harper home run? Oh, I did more than sprinkle. Liddy texted me yesterday, okay, well before the game, middle of the day. Said, hey, man, I'm just going to tell you. Go off the board, Bryce Harper. He owns the Dodgers. Hit a home run. Liddy, you absolutely called that one. So thank you for that, and I had to give you a shout-out there, buddy. Okay, so our schedule, then we'll get into the show. Tuesday, you can see it here. We're live right now, 10 a.m. Eastern. We'll be live at 3 p.m. Eastern for Driving the Nightline, and then 8 p.m. Eastern tonight for the Crew Exclusive. So 3 shows today. We're jam-packed. Going to have a ton of fun doing it. All right, let's jump into it here. Let's get to the picks, baby. Okay. Addison said, as a Colts fan, I want to thank everyone in the Discord chat who explained to me what a punt is. Addison, that's a solid comment right there. All right, 4 plays from me. Major League Baseball today. Cubs Pirates over 7. Yeah, Skeen's on the mound, but I mean, what's the motivation here? If you're Pittsburgh, right? Like, I'm not sending Paul Skeens out to throw 9 innings in a meaningless game. You know? I mean, Skeens is gonna do what Skeens does, but I mean, if you're the Pirates and you get him hurt now, like everybody gets fired. So I wouldn't expect Paul Skeens to really be, 120 pitch, like that part of the season's over. And I think the Cubs, it's time to go. Time to go, boys. Time to start raking at the plate. All right, A's and the Red Sox over 8.5. I think this is just going to be a fun game. I think you're going to see runs on both sides. I think this is one of those games to where if you played both teams to score, well, you probably can't get 3 runs each. Both teams score 4 runs each. Solid, but at that point, you might as well just play the over. Because if you need 4 and 4 on each side, well, that's 8 and a 4-4 tie. But automatically get you the over. So, but I do like this game in terms of finding lots of different ways to play it. Sorry. Ugh, sorry, I had to yawn. Long weekend. A's and the Red Sox are 8.5. Yeah. I'm feeling runs in this game. But I'm going to keep it simple. Padres and the Mets over 8. We talked about the Phillies clinching the NL East. And the Mets are very much a playoff team, right? But I think when you see a team clinch a division and there's another team in that division fighting for, a wild card spot, then life deadline spur actions. And I think that the Phillies clinching can have a positive effect, excuse me, on playing the Mets overs. Justin said, AB just reminded me to get my coffee. I know, right? Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if the Mets come out and rake a little bit tonight. I could see a little motivation there. So we're gonna roll with that over 8. And look, it's not like the Padres can't score either. The Padres could drown them. And then the Phillies and the Dodgers over 7.5. All right, so the Phillies again have clinched the NL East. They did it last night with the win. I'm fascinated to see what we get out of them. They could be a mixed bag for the rest of the regular season. I don't know yet how they react. Like, what I'm thinking is you're either going to go 3 ways, right? You've clinched, and you're like, okay, the rest of the final 11 games don't matter, okay? Or that's path 1. Path 2, you just continue on as you have been, no change. And then number 3, you've clinched, but you're still going for that 1 seed, right? Yeah, well, Phillies are hungover, but they want that 1 seed. Absolutely. And I don't know if it's tonight. Now, we're playing the over here, but the Phillies could actually be more dangerous when they don't have something pressing on the line right in front of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever done anything with house money? It's nice. There's no risk. And especially in baseball, you can get up and just rake, play loose, and just swing, try to hit some bombs, man. Like, I don't know if it'll be tonight, right? Like the first game after they clinch. We'll see. I think that it's going to be back and forth regardless. However, the Phillies, we'll need to pay attention to them and pay attention. We'll call out whenever other teams, clinch and pay attention to it because, again, man, people won't pay attention to it. And when I say people, I mean, the public. But it could be a nice play. Big Kevin McKenzie said, big man, retina surgery averted. The retina is reattached. I believe this means I have a bionic eye now. So, all right. So, number one, Kevin, congratulations that we don't have to have surgery. Glad for that. Glad it reattached. Number two, yes, you are bionic. So, Kevin is the first person in the DTL crew that has expanded beyond just human life. You're a bionic human being now. So congratulations on molting. All right. You're a little less than a god, but a little more than a man, as they used to say about Babe Ruth. Kevin, I'm glad that you're good, big dog. Glad that it reattached, man. I saw that picture, obviously, that emailed over. It was gnarly. Oh, that was gnarly. Glad you're doing good, buddy. Okay. All right. So those are our 4 plays. We'll get back to those here in just a minute, but let's go ahead and jump into some home runs, man. Let's see. We hit a couple home runs yesterday. Let's do it again today. Look, Chicago Pat asked the right question. All right, now that Kevin has gone bionic in the chat, look, with those new eyes, do you think you can foresee future picks? All right, that's a great question. All right, Kevin. So, look, man, if you can see the future, you got to help us out. Sorry. We'll pay you for it, but yeah, you got to help us out. Soldier said, I waited on the Bucks live and bet plus 200 when they were down 7. Another nice call. That was a heck of a game, too, man. All right, home runs. Where are you going today? Aaron Judge, plus 200. Crystal Sheep, good morning. Good to see you. Say good morning, AB, my brother. So good to see you. You doing okay? Hope you're doing well. Hope your Tuesday started good. Aaron Judge, plus 200. Cal Raleigh, plus 280. Kyle Schwarber, plus 300. Look, I'm just going to keep including Kyle Schwarber. I mean, he's absolutely raking. But look at these numbers. All right. Schwarber, plus 300. Cal Raleigh, plus 280. Aaron Judge, plus 200. Juan Soto, plus 400. Nick Kurtz, plus 540. All right. Where are you going today? So 2 that stick out to me are Aaron Judge and Cal Raleigh. Irish King, Bucks money line was a big bag. Yeah, it was, man. Hey, that was a great call right there. Nice work. Look, Aaron Judge and Cal Raleigh stick out to me. Cal Raleigh, like, I'm not saying that it's Mickey Mantle and Roger Maris here battling for 61, but like Cal and Schwarbs have gone back and forth all year, right? Especially down the stretch. One hits one, the other hits one. One hits one, the other hits one, right? I'm going to roll with Cal Raleigh today, plus 280. I think they're paying attention to each other. And I mean that in a good way, but in a competitive way. I really think they are. I'm going to roll with Cal Raleigh today. Also, I'm not going to get in the way of my man Big Brad and his boy Schwarber. Hell, they might both hit one. CIA confirmed remote viewing is possible and being used. All right. So now the fact that we have one bionic human or one bionic, well, I was going to say person, but yeah, I mean, look, this is officially turning into the Art Bell radio show. Did anyone ever listen to Art Bell back in the day? Hawk says next one for Cal is history. Yep. Look, I'm rolling Cal. Now, I'll tell you this. Another, and we'll talk about it in a second. Another good play could be Randy Arozarena today. Did you see Kyle last night? AB dude was taking beer bongs like it was his job in the locker room. I'm telling you, Kyle Schwarber could be like a Kelsey cousin. Dude, he reminds me of a Kelsey. Hawk, west of the Rockies, you're on the air. Live from the Kingdom of Nye. I'm a big Art Bell guy. I love it, man. From Pahrump. Rest in peace, Art Bell. The GOAT, baby. Oh, man. If anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, Art Bell hosted a radio show overnight for the longest time, and it was all kinds of stuff. Paranormal. I mean, just keep going. Oh, dude, Art Bell was the GOAT, man. He was the GOAT. I respect a lot of what he did. He did his own show from the house, produced it, 4 or 5 hours. Oh my goodness. All right, let's jump into the weather for today. Addison said, any relation? No, I wish, man. But look, hey, let me tell you, I respect what Art Bell did for a long time. That dude, that was a one-man band. Oh, dude, he did it, man. He was the man. All right, Braves Nationals. So, Hawk, 11 million listeners at one point. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, he did insane numbers, man. All right, so Braves the Nationals. Now, understand this, okay? There's a doubleheader today. So you have 2 of these games with the Braves and the Nationals. Now, we're not in Atlanta, so rain could actually happen today, and it looks like that it might. But look at this weather. The wind is weird today. 72 degrees, feels like 67, 22% rain. I mean, it's gonna drizzle. 11 and a half miles an hour blowing in. And this game starts at 1:05 Eastern, so pay attention there. You got a low total, 7.5 for a reason. Cubs and the Pirates, we talked about it. Paul Skeens on the mound. 78 degrees, feels like 78. No rain in Pittsburgh. 4.5 miles an hour blowing in. Not much. I mean, the wind really, nothing. You know what I mean? Braves Nationals game 2. So 6:45 p.m. Eastern. Again, Action Jackson said a little of that drizzle action because girl is drizzy. Look, you're going to have rain in this one too. 70 degrees, 66. But look at the wind again. 10 miles an hour blowing in. So even beyond having to deal hitting with rain in both games, you also have massive wind blowing in. Now, if both games get rained out, I'm officially calling it that Major League Baseball has to do a triple header. So if both of these get rained out, I say tomorrow, triple header. I want the first game at 8 a.m. I want the next game at noon, and I want the third game at 6. 3 baseball games in one day. So there you go. All right, A's and the Red Sox. We got the over in this one. 68 degrees, feels like 67, 0% rain, 5.6 miles an hour blowing in, but it's decreasing, and really nothing considerate really that you need to pay attention to. It's fine. Padres and the Mets on this one. The over 71 degrees, feels like 68, 0% rain, 8.5 miles an hour blowing in. Blue Jays and the Rays. 82 degrees, feels like 84, 3% rain, 5.6 miles per hour. Again, blowing left to right, but that's tough. Yankees and the Twins, 85 degrees, feels like 87, 0% rain, 7.5 miles an hour blowing right to left. So this one's actually not bad. Aaron Judge, if you're betting him, right-handed pull hitters, you're actually going to get a boost. Mariners and the Royals, 84 degrees, feels like 84 degrees, no rain. Look at this wind. Right to left, then blowing in, then blowing right to left diagonal. Yeah. Big ballpark, but again, this is decent weather. Solid. Go ahead and give it to me. I'm taking Cal Raleigh. Phillies and the Dodgers, 79 degrees, feels like 78. How perfect is weather in Los Angeles? Even the wind blows in your direction. So no rain, nothing to worry about there. Going to be one heck of a game. All right, let's jump into the analytics here. All right, so first by home runs, hitter versus pitcher historicals here. Randy Arozarena against Michael Wacha. He's got 3 home runs. 4 hits, 3 of them being home runs. So Randy Arozarena likes to go yard off Wacha. Corbin Carroll off Verlander, he has 2. Michael Harris, 2. He has 2. Yeah, keep going on the list. Jose Ramirez has 2. Teoscar Hernandez has 2. Salvador Perez has 2. Nolan Arenado has 2. Eugenio Suarez has 2. I mean, that's a lot of Mariners right out of the gate. Francis Lindor has 1. Vinny Pasquantino has 1. Ryan Vince Kennedy McMahon has 1. Luke Rayleigh's got 1. Bellinger down there. Jorge Polanco, another Mariner. Looking at hits here, man, again, Randy Arozarena might be a play today. Matt Chapman, Nolan Arenado, he's hitting 444 off Andrew Abbott. Bobby Witt Jr. is hitting 500 off Logan Gilbert. Marcelo Zuna's hit 375 off Mackenzie Gore. Salvador Perez hitting 333. A lot of Braves here. Michael Harris, Matt Olson, Ozzie Albies. Mackenzie Gore's listed a lot on this list. So is Michael Wacha. So there you go. Hitting streaks. Romy Gonzalez at 14 is going to stay there for a little while. Yeah, Moshe, congrats, bro. Got that first TD score with Keenan Allen. Welcome to the club, big dog. The Howie Schwab crew got it in too. Nico Horner's got 10 straight games with a hit. Jackson Holliday's got 8 straight games with a hit. Bryson Stott, boy, he was big last night. 7 straight games. Waka Waka. Johnny Parada's got 7. Kyle Schwarber, 7 straight games with a hit. Vinny Pasquantino, 6 straight games with a hit. Jerickson Profar, 6 straight. Alex Bregman, 6 straight. Saya Suzuki, 6 straight. Tina said, Waka Waka Waka. Oh, man. Aaron Judge. All right, you want to put it all together and dudes that are hitting over the last week in Major League Baseball. Aaron Judge, 5 home runs his last 7 freaking games. He's hitting 429. Kyle Schwarber, 4 home runs his last 7 games. Mookie Betts, 3 of his last 6. Teoscar Hernandez, 3 his last 6. Matt Olson, 3 his last 6. Bryce Harper, 3 home runs his last 7 games. Cody Clemens, 3 home runs his last 4 games. Sal Stewart, 3 his last 5. Jackson Merrill, 3 his last 6. And Nick Kurtz, 3 home runs in his last 5 games. Okay. All right, let's get the picks back up here. Cubs and the Pirates over 7. A's and the Red Sox over 8.5. Padres and the Mets over 8. And the Phillies and the Dodgers over 7.5. We'll be live today at 3 p.m. Eastern for Drive the Nightline. We'll also be live at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight for the Crew exclusive. So 2 more shows there. Now, the Howie Schwab Crew Play of the Day. Let me pull this one up and see where you all went today. Phillies Dodgers over 7.5 at 49% of the vote. Massive winner today. Phillies Dodgers over 7.5. You also had Cubs and the Pirates over 7 in second place. So you're filling the overs, and I feel you. I'm on both of these as well. So yeah, Phillies Dodgers over 7.5 is your winner for today. Okay. All right, we'll get out of here. Keep it short today. Again, we'll be live 3 p.m. Eastern, and we'll also be live at 8 p.m. Eastern for the Crew exclusive. But until then, everybody, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets. Have a good day at work, and we will see you here in just a few hours. Thanks. Have a good day. Who's got it better than us? No!